we are going to discuss the most toughest economic question asked in UPSC, and this is also most frequently asked concept. The concepts are about the monetary policy and fiscal policy. So basically, this question links both monetary policy and fiscal policy concepts. Now we'll discuss the question: which of the following policies help to raise interest rate unambiguously and thereby lead to appreciation of currency? Okay, let us try to understand what does appreciation of currency mean. Appreciation of currency. When does a currency appreciate? It appreciates when the demand for currency increases. In our case, let us consider rupee. Okay, the demand for rupee. When there is increase in demand for rupee, the value of rupee increases relative to other currencies. For example, dollar. Okay, the rupee value when it increases, then it is called as appreciation. Now we'll try to understand the linkage between fiscal policy and also the monetary policy. See, first of all, what is expansionary fiscal policy? Generally, government resorts to this policy during a recession. That is, there is low demand in the market. Okay, so to increase demand, government expenditure increases. That means the government spends more, or it will reduce the tax rates so that the people, the citizens, the common peoples will spend more. Okay, that when there is low tax, then the money left, money at disposable income will be more with the people. Then they will spend. Thereby, it increases demand. Okay, so let us try to understand the linkage. See, in expansionary fiscal policy, the government spends. Let us consider this. Okay, the government has spent a lot to increase the demand. When there is increase in demand of goods and services, obviously the prices of goods and services will increase. This is basic economic concept, which means what is increase in price? It is increase in inflation. When there is increase in inflation, then RBI will try to red will try to induce monetary policy, which is contractionary monetary policy. That means it will try to reduce money supply in the market. That means it will increase interest rates. That is policy rates will be increased. That is repo rate and the reverse repo will be increased. When these two are increased, then the interest rates will increase in the market. When interest rates are increased, there will be increase in foreign investment. Yes. How? How it will increase? See, interest rates in the sense it's not about the loan interest rates. It is about the deposits interest rate. Okay, you will earn interest on deposits. So the foreign investors will invest in the Indian market when the deposit interest rates are increased. They'll try to deposit their money here because they'll earn more interest money, and thereby their profits will increase. Okay, so it will increase foreign investment. When they want to invest in India, obviously they can't invest in dollars. They have to convert it to rupee. That means the demand for rupee will increase. When there is increase in demand for rupee, as I told, it is called as appreciation. The value of rupee increases relative to the other currencies, relative to dollar. The value of rupee increases relative to dollar. That is appreciation. Let us consider the other aspect of expansion fiscal policy. See, government either increases its spending or it will reduce tax rates in case of expansionary fiscal policy. When it reduces tax rates, the the income, the money available with the people will increase. Then they will try to demand more goods and services. They'll try to buy more goods and services. And same thing happens when there is increase in demand. It will lead to increase in prices of goods and thereby When there is increase in price, RBI induces contractionary monetary policy to reduce money supply in the market. What is contraction monetary policy? It will increase interest rates. That is, policy rates will be increased. As I told, it will increase foreign investment. Same thing, when there is increase in foreign investment, the demand for rupee increases, and thereby appreciation of rupee happens. Also, in case of when there are reduction in tax rates, there will be more foreign investments because they will try to invest more in Indian market because there are tax incentives. Okay, incentives, foreign investors will come and invest in Indian market. Thereby, it will increase demand for rupee, thereby appreciation will happen. Okay, see, conversely also you can try to understand. In case of, for example, in case of expansionary fiscal policy, the government resorted to contractionary fiscal policy. Okay, in case of contractionary fiscal policy, when does it resort to contractionary fiscal policy? When there is excess demand, or when there is excess demand or high inflation in the market. Government resorts to contraction fiscal policy. Generally, in democracy, contraction fiscal policy, uh, very rarely undertaken. So, in case of contraction fiscal policy, the government spending reduces and it will increase tax rates. When the government spending increases, when the government spending decreases, it will lead to reduction in demand of goods and services. When there is reduction in demand of goods and services, it will lead to reduction in prices. That means deflation will happen. Then RBI induces expansion in monetary policy to increase money supply in the market. They have to to increase the prices. Basically, it is trying to bring stability, price stability in the market. When RBI induces expansion in monetary policy, what does it mean? It reduces interest rates, that is, policy rates, reverse repo rate, and repo rate are reduced. Okay, when interest rates are reduced, then it will lead to decrease in foreign investment. When there is decrease in foreign investment, which means people mm, uh, people try to convert rupees into dollars. Okay, they will try to move out of Indian market. When they want to move out of Indian market, what they'll try to do? They will try to convert rupees into dollars and invest in some other country where there are high interest rates. What will happen? Then the demand for rupee will decrease. When demand for rupee decreases, the value of rupee decreases relative to other currencies, relative to the dollar. When the value decreases, which means it is depreciation. So I hope you understood the concept, how it how the fiscal policy and the monetary policy are linked. Okay, so what will be the answer here? Rise interest rate and thereby lead to appreciation. As we discussed, answer is D. Expansion of fiscal policy will lead to contraction of monetary policy and thereby appreciation of currency will happen. Answer is D. Thank you.